going back with just a brief bit of info about KSU MediaSpace. So this was the video that I just recorded that was less than 6 minutes long. When it ended, I took a screenshot of the video window that popped up. So you see in the background is the MediaSpace, and then this sort of black window here with the video that I made a little bit ago. It's just called Kaltura Capture Recording and the March 8th date. So that's highlighted in blue. I changed the title to just the info, and then once I change the title, you can see like a few other library items below it, but I changed it to KSU MediaSpaceIntro2. You can see at that point there in the screenshot there was a 11% progress bar from there. So let me get out of this. Now it is in my media. So it was thinking for a little while. It's the highest item because I've got sort by date created. I click in here. I already asked it to save it as a download. So if you were to download the MP4, and maybe you know how to do MP4s and you want to do that instead of inserting stuff into D2L directly through Kaltura Media, that's fine. So I went into Action, Edit, and there'll be a Downloads choice, and I clicked High Definition, and here now it's a tab within this Details Download Share tab option, and I can click that down arrow and it'll save the .mp4, which I could then upload onto YouTube or somewhere else if I chose to. Otherwise, the only other thing would be to add captions. So I'm going to, under this Actions tab, I'm going to click Order Captions. Click Order Captions. You see this black progress bar at the top. One of the things that I learned is in multitasking, if I didn't wait for this thank you request box and I went to another tab and moved on, it never registered, and I always had to go back. Here now the status says pending, and if I were to stay here or I leave, go eat lunch, and come back 30 minutes later, it still says pending unless I click this refresh button, or maybe just go back into my media and click back in. It'll say, once it's done, it'll say edit or something like that, because you can go in and edit. Some of the words are not correctly inserted. For example, in chemistry, liter is never spelled correctly. It's not. They sometimes put in the word liter, L-E-A-D-E-R, instead of liter, L-I-T-E-R. So that kind of stuff is wrong. But that's basically it. That's what it looks like. And then once again from here, once the captions are done, you could just insert it into the content on your page, or you could download the MP4 and go from there if that's your preference. So that's what it looks like. Thank you for listening.